I once watched a bargain lift twist under a heavy SUV and, well, that sound stays with you. Buying the wrong portable car lift can mean poor access, wasted garage space, or equipment that simply doesn't fit your vehicle. So I compared 6 popular options for lifting speed, stability, clearance, portability, and everyday usability. Stayed at number 1 because the winner offers serious lifting capability without demanding a permanent 2-post installation. 6. QuickJack TL Series. The TL Series is best for home mechanics who want something compact, fast, and easy to store after routine maintenance. Slide the 2 frames beneath the vehicle, position the rubber blocks at the approved lifting points, connect the hydraulic lines, and press the control. The frames rise together and lock mechanically. It feels far more controlled than moving around the car with a floor jack and 4 stands. Depending on the model, capacity ranges from 5,000 to 7,000 pounds, while maximum lift height sits around 24 inches with the blocks installed. That is enough for brakes, suspension work, detailing, tire rotations, and many driveway repairs. The newer hydraulic layout also keeps the lift tray clearer, and the system arrives largely pre-assembled. That saves a surprising amount of setup frustration. But here's the catch. This is still a low-rise lift. You will usually work on a creeper rather than sitting comfortably beneath the car. Each frame is also heavy enough that dragging both around becomes annoying, especially across rough concrete. It is portable, yes, but not exactly featherweight. Vehicle measurement matters too. The standard and extended frames support different lift point spreads, and buying the wrong length can leave the blocks misaligned. Number 5. MaxJax M6K. The M6K is best for serious DIY mechanics who want 2-post access but cannot dedicate their garage permanently to a full-sized lift. This system uses 2 removable columns secured to anchors in the concrete. Once installed, the arms swing beneath the vehicle like those on a conventional shoplift. That gives you excellent access to the wheels, brakes, rocker panels, exhaust, transmission, and most of the vehicle's underside. The M6K is rated for 6,000 pounds, with up to 1,500 pounds permitted on each arm. Maximum lifting height is approximately 47.5 inches at the pods, or 50.5 inches with the 3-inch adapters. 7 locking positions allow you to choose a practical working level instead of accepting one fixed height. Once raised, the difference from a frame-style portable lift is immediately obvious. There is very little equipment beneath the center of the car. I mean, transmission work suddenly looks realistic instead of becoming a game of sliding tools around steel frames. The adjustable arm reach also helps accommodate different wheelbases. Still, calling the MaxJax portable requires a tiny bit of optimism. Each column weighs roughly 300 pounds, so moving one is possible, but it is not casual. You also need suitable concrete, correctly installed anchors, adequate garage width, and a power circuit that can handle the motor's requirements. Setup and removal take time, especially if you only want to change the oil. The separate columns and hydraulic connections also create more work than a compact scissor lift. BendPak MD-6XP. The MD-6XP is best for buyers who value proven construction and comfortable mid-rise working height over maximum undercarriage access. This 6,000-pound scissor lift rolls into position using its portable cart and power unit. The platforms contact the vehicle around its approved frame or unibody lifting points, and the scissor mechanism raises everything steadily. The motion feels predictable without the side-to-side routine associated with separate jacks. The lift reaches approximately 47 inches without pads and offers 3 mechanical locking positions around 22, 33, and 42 inches. Full rise takes roughly 45 seconds. That height is excellent for brakes, bodywork, wheel bearings, suspension jobs, and detailing lower sections without spending hours bent over. I particularly liked the balance between footprint and height. At around 4.75 inches when lowered, it fits beneath many vehicles, although genuinely low sports cars may still need approach ramps or careful positioning. The included adapters also help when dealing with trucks and vehicles that have recessed lifting points. Now, the center structure does block parts of the undercarriage. If your main goal is removing transmissions or working along the complete exhaust system, a two-post design wins. But for wheel service and side access, the MD-6XP feels stable, substantial, and reassuringly straightforward. At roughly 852 pounds shipping weight, portable means movable within a garage, not something you throw into a van. Well, unless your van comes with a forklift. Even so, its dependable lifting geometry earns it 4th place for home garages and smaller professional days. 3. Vevor Air Portable Car Lift. The Vevor is best for users who want extremely fast pneumatic lifting for inspections, tire service, and general maintenance. This model takes a different approach. Drive onto the ramps, secure the vehicle, connect the air supply, and the pneumatic system raises it in seconds. Vevor demonstrates a full lift in as little as 6 seconds, which feels almost comically quick compared with pumping a hydraulic jack by hand. The linked 3-ton version supports up to 6,613 pounds and reaches approximately 21.7 inches. Its steel ramp structure includes wheel stops, chocks, rubber contact surfaces, and locking pins that mechanically secure the selected height instead of relying only on air pressure. What surprised me was the flexibility. The air jacks can be detached and used individually for tasks such as tire changes. Extended ramps help lower clearance cars approach at a gentler angle, while adjustable support positions let you choose a useful working level for sedans, SUVs, pickups, and light trucks. The trade-off is access. Because the vehicle sits on ramp-style platforms, wheel and suspension work may be less convenient than with a frame contact lift. You also need a suitable compressor, and the system occupies more floor area than 2 narrow QuickJack frames when stored. Even with those limitations, the speed is addictive. Press the controller, hear the airbags fill, insert the safety pins, and you are ready to work. For quick inspections and repeated service jobs, the Vevor offers impressive practicality without the installation demands of a 2-post system. Atlas PSP 6000. The Atlas is best for a workshop that wants near full-rise access without permanently surrendering an entire service bay. The single-post layout gives this lift a distinct advantage: freedom around the vehicle. Its arms reach beneath approved lifting points while the column remains on one side. Once the car rises, the wheels hang freely and most major service areas remain accessible. Capacity is 6,000 pounds with a published maximum lifting height of about 71 2/3 inches without truck adapters and 68 inches of clearance. The motor uses 110-volt power, although Atlas specifies a 30-amp breaker. That is real standing height territory for many users. Using it feels much closer to working with professional shop equipment than using a portable jack system. Brake jobs, suspension repairs, exhaust work, and underbody inspections become easier because you can walk around the vehicle instead of constantly repositioning yourself. The single-point lock release is convenient when lowering. Of course, portability is relative. Published weight is around 1,900 pounds for the current configuration, so this is equipment you roll around a smooth shop floor, not equipment you casually load for mobile work. Its 102 3/4-inch overall height also requires careful ceiling measurements. But if your building has the room, the PSP 6000 delivers something most portable lifts cannot: genuine working clearance combined with an open bay. It misses first place mainly because its size and weight make it unrealistic for many residential garages. Katool Portable Mid-Rise Scissor Lift. The Katool is best for home garage owners who want high-capacity, useful working height, and straightforward operation in one package. The linked model is rated for 7,000 pounds, lowers to approximately 4.3 inches, and reaches about 39 inches. That combination handles many cars, crossovers, and light SUVs, while remaining low enough to fit beneath a wide range of vehicles. Always confirm weight distribution and factory lifting points before use. Positioning is refreshingly simple. Roll the lift beneath the vehicle, align the rubber pads, verify both sides, and raise it gradually. The The broad scissor structure feels planted as the load climbs, and the mid-rise height provides a comfortable compromise between compact storage and useful access. At 39 inches, brake, wheel, suspension, body, and detailing work become far easier. You can sit on a rolling stool rather than kneeling on concrete, and there's enough room for many underbody inspections. The open areas between and around the lifting sections also improve tool access. No mid-rise scissor lift gives you the completely unobstructed underside of a two-post design, and this Katool still needs a level floor, correct pad placement, and adequate storage room, but those are reasonable compromises considering the capacity and lack of permanent columns. The Katool hits the most useful middle ground. It lifts higher than compact frame systems, takes less commitment than the MaxJack, and suits more home garages than the enormous Atlas. For the buyer wanting one capable lift for regular maintenance, this is my #1 pick.